One of the things that we know has fallen away is a strict denominational adherence. I mean, it used to be that if you grew up Presbyterian, you grew up Baptist, you grew up Methodist, you grew up Episcopalian, these white line churches, if you moved to a new town, the first thing you did was look for a church in that denomination and go to it and see if you liked it. That doesn't happen anymore. People are looking for good church. They're looking for a place to grow and be spiritually fed and taken care of and loved and encouraged to be Christ in the world.
Yeah, I think church is really good. It kind of gets you closer to Jesus, and it kind of helps like relieve stress, and you get to pray for other people and for yourself kind of. So if something's bad, then you could ask for other people's prayers too.
I don't want to just be in a church with a bunch of adults and no kids to actually talk to and stuff. And that it's also important because without friends or kids, we wouldn't be able to have fun with the church. There wouldn't be any stuff. There wouldn't be a youth. There wouldn't be a children's program.
Last night I invited a lot of people to the Hip Hop Eucharist because I thought that would be a way for them to experience church that they hadn't. The same reason I wanted to go to it.
His amazing grace is so awesome, I ain't saving face. Gotta tell it like it is, can I plead my case? Listen.
I told my friend that since he hadn't been to church in a while, I was coaxing him to come. It's gonna be all hip hop and stuff, and it's gonna be about God, so there's not gonna be any bad words. And maybe you should bring your family and see if they would like it, and then maybe you could start coming, and you might meet some of my friends, and then you could make new friends, and then you could tell other people about church, and then maybe they'd start going.
I think really the draw of Good Shepherd is the community that exists here because, especially for someone young, there's a presence of young people. When you look around, there are youth and there are children and there are young adults.
I was unchurched. I converted when I was 18, and I came to faith because of my experience of people behaving well, people acting in love. And my response to that was, I want that. Whatever it is that makes this community run and beautiful, I want that.
Honestly, I might be one of the few people who sees the church becoming more about the 18 to 35 crowd. I think in 30 years, when people look at the Episcopal Church, it's going to be 18 to 35-year-olds. I think it's going to grow.
I think that families are very interested in church, in the spiritual life and development of their children. I think there comes a time when a child looks up to their mom or dad and they say, tell me about God, tell me about creation. And parents, some have church experience and some don't. And they're looking for a place to go to help them answer their children's questions and at the same time wrestle with their own.
Neither my husband nor I really grew up in any type of religious tradition, although I was baptized Lutheran, and we just felt like there was a little bit something missing from our family life.
What we found with the community that's next door to us is that they're people with kids who ask questions about God because frankly that's the nature of children, to know God and to turn to their parents for these questions. And so they've started to come over and come into our church, and we've had a huge explosion. When I arrived, there were maybe 6 children Sunday morning at church. Today we can have 50 or 60 easily on a Sunday morning.
It's really great to have a whole community of people who are together helping my child grow and learn, and creating a place where she feels safe and loved, and where there's a community of adults that as she grows older, she may not want to come to me with everything, but there's a whole bunch of people here that are her friends, and she can come and talk to.
Godly play we found to be an excellent way to sort of spiritually form our children, to teach them the stories and then invite them into the conversation, the liturgical conversation, rhythms of life at Epiphany.
I think the main thing is just the sense of community that we feel here. The kids really from the beginning felt very comfortable coming to Sunday school. Just everybody was so welcoming when we came here, and made an effort to make them feel welcome too.
So when people wander into Epiphany, it's my prayer, and I think indeed it's happening, that they find people who they want to emulate. And those are people who are emulating Jesus Christ. And I think that matters for young people.